Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be reviewing a movie and it is titled Bad Boys Security. It is showing on Ego Nwosu TV featuring Ego Nwosu and Timini Egbuson. As of now, it has about 2.3 million views, which is good considering that it is not such a great movie for me. Let us get right into the review. So this movie is about a rude rich guy, typical rich boy that lives a wild life, and his father is a senator, he's a politician, and he fears that his son's life may be in danger. He fears that his competitors or his rivals may be after his son's life, so he decides to get a bodyguard for his son. And this bodyguard happens to be a single mother who is a badass that is a in one security agency like that. So she works with other bodyguards, and yeah, so this female bodyguard is the one that is in charge, and she and her crew were hired to guard this rich kid. And of course, this rich guy decides to make her life miserable by doing everything possible to prove that she's a lady and she's not supposed to guard him, something like that. All this misogynistic bullshit. So yeah, so he's like, oh, why do I need a bodyguard? And the bodyguard happens to be a female at that. So he tries everything he could just to make the lady frustrated and, probably leave the job. This movie is like a caricature of an enemies to love storyline or plot line. So it's just a weekly or poorly written enemies to lovers, because we have a lot of repeated scenes and we have a lot of unnecessary scenes that don't push the plot of the story forward. But whatever. So these two are good individually, but then as a pair or as love interest, they have no single chemistry. If any other person saw their chemistry, I did not. I don't think they have enough chemistry to be a thing. I just think that the rude guy would have done better if he probably realized how rude he has been, and become more respectful to the lady. It doesn't always have to end up with a rich guy ending up with a lady that he didn't initially like. Look, it's not every story that should end like that, okay? Even though they try to force down the whole romance down my throat, I did not see the two of them clicking. It was just so forced to me, and the way they even started loving each other from where to where, I beg. But towards the end of this movie, there's this crappy kidnap plot line that they just choked in there to squeeze out the tension from us. I don't think there is any other place that we've seen tension in this movie except the parts where a kidnap happened. If you watch the movie, you're going to know who was kidnapped and who was not. But yeah, what was that? And the way they even solved the case, it was just like the writer was like, let me put in some badass something to prove that this lady is a true bodyguard, whatever. And then, that was after the whole kidnap issue happened. I think that was when this guy came to his senses, and did he even declare his? I don't even think I watched this movie to the very last minute because I was bored out of my mind. But yeah, I covered most of it. I covered most of the major things that happened in this story. So, what do I think about the movie? Generally, I don't think it's anything that we've not seen before. It's quite predictable, and there was a lot of dragging us here and there, waiting for this big moment to happen. And yeah, that was basically it. We knew what was going to happen. A rude, rich guy that did not like this girl in the beginning, and then after some time he will later fall in love with her. From where to where? That is what I keep asking. Anywho, that is what the story is about. It has 2.3 million views, and I'm sure that views is always bringing people to watch movies, because they would think that, oh, this movie that has a lot of views like this must be something, something must be going on here. So yeah, it has 2.3 million views. So who the heck am I to tell you not to watch it? Always, I always tell you to go and watch these movies. Go and watch and see for yourself. See if your opinion is different from mine. Like, after watching this movie, you love it, you think that it is the best movie that you've ever watched, just respectfully drop why you think so in the comments, or don't drop at all, because if you drop it, I will either delete your comments and act like I did not see it, or I will drag you. Anywho's, that's the end of my review. Peace.